Joined out by Brian Kelly after an emphatic win over Stanford. Let's just get this out of the way. You know Stanford. Steve's my right-hand guy here. I'll let you say anything you'd like to Steve right off the top here.
No, I don't rub it in because he probably would never rub it into me. But, you know, it's obviously these two schools have great respect for each other, but it was a good victory for us tonight.
As any coach looks at the box score, you look at the numbers, and Brian, there are a lot of things that you could be pleased with. What were you most pleased with that you saw from the statistics of the game?
Well, I think you got to finish off these games when you play, really good competition. And, we know about Stanford and what they did last week coming back from a huge deficit. So, the emphasis all week was to finish off. And we dominated the second half of this football game against a really good football team. So, as a head coach, you want to see your team finish a game, and we finished that tonight.
When you make a switch at quarterback, obviously there's a reason for it. And Ian Book in these two games, is it fair to say, Brian, he has exceeded what you might have hoped he would have given in these first two? Because he's been excellent.
We made the switch because we were looking for a sense of urgency with our offense because we knew this schedule was only going to get more difficult. And, we didn't do it thinking that there was going to be a decrease in production. Brandon Wimbush was 13-3 as a starter and 3-0. So if it didn't turn out this way, they'd have me hanging on a tree here in South Bend. So we were very hopeful because we had a snapshot of what Ian could do. Had a great comeback victory against LSU, looked really good in doing it. So we felt like we were going to get this kind of production, and we needed to as this schedule, as I said, continues to get more difficult.
With that in mind, a Saturday night game on ABC next week down in Blacksburg. They look good tonight, taking out an unbeaten Duke team. What's the emphasis as you hit the road for what's always a tough environment?
Well, you got to deal with chaos, right? You got to deal with anything can happen on the road. There's going to be an incredible atmosphere. The lights will be on in that city. This will be a marquee game, and our guys have to handle adversity. There's going to be some good plays. There's going to be some bad plays, and our guys are going to have to fight through it. So going on the road, handling adversity, and coming out on the other end. If they just keep playing every snap, keep trusting what their training has given them, we'll be in pretty good shape.
Congrats on the win, and my guy Steve in my ear wanted me to make sure you knew he picked you to go to the playoff before the year started. So it's a giant hug. Everybody loves everybody. Congrats on the win, man. Travel safe, okay?
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate the pressure. Take care.